Hello everyone, my name is Martino. I am the founder of the London Saxophone School. Come and check us out if you're in London in Notting Hill area. What I want to do in this short video is I want to share with you the 3 top mistakes that I used to do when I was a beginner. I was like, what did I used to do that drove me really crazy? So we're going to be talking about 3 main things because you might be doing these mistakes too. And I want to also provide solutions for these mistakes so you start to sound a little better as you go. Okay, make sense? Let's do it. Now, going back in time, I remember that every time I was asked to play in front of friends and family, I would play really, really loud. I would get into playing mode, like a ship kind of thing. When you test their saxophone and you're just maybe warming up and things, check this out. What is the difference between these 2 notes? The first note is crazy loud and the second note is just way, way softer. And that was still a G. So when you generally, play your saxophone, don't play with everything you have. Don't play with all the power that you have, because the saxophone is gonna tell you, hey, look, what the hell are you doing? I'm not meant for this, okay? So you want to judge how much air is coming out. So if you hear harsh sounds, unpleasant sounds, like, why am I sounding so bad? One of the things that you can try is just to bring the volume down a little bit. If you know this. Okay, you bring it down a little bit in order for the saxophone to actually sound like a saxophone. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like a honky ship and it's not gonna sound good, okay? The other thing that I remember that I used to do a lot when, trying instruments out from friends or even from shops, I will play really low notes really loud. So when you're testing an instrument, or even if you're warming up, don't go down to the low notes, okay? Stay in the middle, because the middle is nice. We like the middle. And by middle, I mean G, A, B, C. Left hand, no thumb, no octave key. Just stay there. Don't test instruments down there, especially if you're a beginner. And the last mistake that I just remembered that I used to do so much, I would tongue like crazy. I would try to improve my tonguing all the time, constantly. When I finally realized that if you actually slur more and tongue less, funny enough, that your tonguing technique will be so much better, because this is just a tool that you use to kind of define your playing, right? But the saxophone is meant to be working with what? With air, okay? So that's why we call this a wind instrument. It needs wind to work. If it doesn't have wind, then it's not gonna work. It's not called a tongue instrument, right? When you're playing, when you practice, and make sure that you practice whatever you're doing, practice those things at least 3, 4, 5 times, all slurred, so the brain understands exactly how it is to push lots of good air and constant airflow into the thing. And then when you tongue, it will be so much more connected, okay? So make sure that you don't tongue too early, and if you're tonguing, first slur and then you tongue. 3 main mistakes that I used to do when I was a beginner, and most likely there's like 100 more that I used to do and I don't remember. But I've seen also in students that the 3 mistakes that we talked about are very common among beginner players. So make sure that you take a note of that and see how you can solve them with the little tips that I gave. If you're hungry for more saxophone tips, make sure to download the free ebooks that I have here below. And if you are a committed and enthusiastic and passionate player, what you can do is you can apply for the mentorship program that I have reopening in 2025 on January 15th. It's a program designed for anyone who is willing to, who's eager to play and to improve faster, but smartly. Okay, it's not only about improving faster and just playing all messy, but it's all about being in control of everything you do. And I will guide you daily on how to, sound good, develop good technique, practice well. So applying is free. There's no obligation. There's a Zoom call link here below, and I hope to see you there. Guys, happy playing, and I will see you soon. Bye.